is Dishan from DNA Brand, and today video we are going to create a application. We are going to have a table like Excel, bootstrap table like an Excel. I can show you one I created in other project as an example. And this this will collect the data and store those data. I created this. Let me show you an example. Python 3. Okay. Save. Okay, so for example, if you open this project, I did let's see what is it. Save password. Okay, here. So you see this form. So we are going to create something like this, where where we can and this is a bootstrap table, but it's enable people or user to enter data. For example, I can today it is 7/24. You can enter day, shift was morning. This is opening kilometer, but it is in Swahili. So for example, it is 1, it is 2, let's say maybe Magogo or somewhere here. It is style comment of well added 0. This is mining. Okay, number of passenger 19. To Lima, and this is a normal route. Also, we can take this data and add to another row. As I said, user can add a lot of data, the way you should like. Okay, and then save those data at once. As I said, so and also after that you can save. I think we had a problem. Saving those data. I think we had a problem but after, if you come back here, you see we have those data that we entered that time. To Lima, distance traveling 1 kilometer, number of passenger, things like that. Lima 0. Okay, here we go. So we're going to create a table like that, and in this table, as I said, it will help us to collect a lot of data at the same time. So that's what I wanted to show you. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to say, as I said, making sure that you understand Django, you understand, Python. Also, you have an understanding, about other library like Bootstrap, because I'm not going to explain about those things. So before we get started, make sure that you like our channel, you give a comment, and you share or with other people. So let's get started. I'm already create vision environment, so I'm going to say source, and this will be test and being activate. And cd, we're going to navigate to our main page, and here we're going to say Django because I'm already installed Django. So start project, and this we are going to call it Q, and we are going to say pure startup. Let's say we're going to call it main hub. Okay, after that we are going to say Python 3 main run save. There we go. Okay, we are able to run our server for the first time. So let us make some configuration, especially a database, because we're now going to use a database, a SQLite database, but you're going to use the database, but it's in other case, even if you use a SQL database in the case. So first of all, I need to include app in installed app. Install app. You can say config. Okay, after that, I think I'm going to call something urls.py. Now URL, we're going to create something. We're going to create a view. We're going to return. We're going to return the Django HTTP. We're going to response and HTTP response redirect, and we're going to import JSON. Okay. We can also say from the Django URLs, we are going to import reverse. And here we're going to import HTTP response and say hello. This is first page. After that, we're going to include this URL from the Django URLs. We're going to import path. And we're going to say from dot import views. And then we're going to give an app name, the name of main app, and we have URL patterns. That will be path, and this is going to be none. Okay, and then we're going to say views. We'll have in index as a name, the view name, and our URL will be home. Okay, and within here, what we are going to do is import this library include, and we're going to say path, and this we're going to be like that, and then we're going to say include. Okay, main dot URLs. Okay, after that, I think we'll come here and look for a server because it's running, but I'm not prefer to use SQLite 3, so let's use another database. So I'm going to say sudo mysql because of that. I'm going to use mysql. Okay, let me import. Let me show databases. Okay, we are going to use this database here. Sorry. Okay, let me go back to the settings and say engine will be now SQLite by MySQL. Okay, name. I'm going to say the name of okay, the name will be Excel. Okay, user will be data and password. Then we're going to say our port. Our port will be 3306. That was a database that we're going to use. Okay, let me return here. Use Excel. Okay, I'm going to say delete everything. Okay, let me drop this database in database Excel. Okay, create database Excel. Okay, and say grant privilege Excel dot everything to the localhost on this then I'm going to say flash privileges. Okay, after that, so we are going to whatever and say Python 3 manage API creations. Okay, again say manage API migrate. Okay, here we go. Manage that around save as you're normally doing. So here you go. Hello, this is our first page. Okay, so after that, making sure that everything is running. So let's go to and configure our application. First of all, first thing that we need to do is making sure that we are creating our module. So as I said before, this application will be for for sales So we'll have a customer, and customer will have different purchase items that he or she purchased. So after we don't need to have one item and save one item and save. We need to collect all those items and save them at once. So that is what we are going to do in this in this video. Okay, so our first model will be customer, and this will have a model, and then we'll say UID will be model, UID field. Let me import the UID. Okay, this will be default as UID form. Okay, we're going to say editable will be false, and then unique will be true. For customer name, this will be character with max length of 1050, and phone number will be model character field with max length of 30, and also the address model character field, but it can be blank, true, and be now true. Okay, let me return the string of self, and then return the full name. Okay, let me add another field. Create this will take a date time fill. True. Now we are going to order this based on the date that the item was created. So we're going to say created. So another model that we say we're going to have is purchases. Purchase model dot model. That we are going to have first is UID. That is model dot UID field. Development pro customer. I'm going to have origin key that will customer. Okay, let's say I'll delete. This will be model as cascade. Let's say item name and the model dot character field that will have max length of 250. Item quantity. This will be model dot integer field, and item price. This will be model dot integer dot data field. Okay. And, as I said in previous data, we are going to order our data based on the data was created, and then we are going to return the name, specific name when we create the our object, and these are going to be in this customer. So we're going to return the name of the customer. So let me register these things. Now our admin from .mondo, we're going to import this is customer, and there's purchase. Okay, then we're going to say admin.site. We're going to register customer. I'm going to say admin dot register purchase. So after doing those things, we're going to do is to making sure that everything now is running very well. So after that, I'm going to say Python creations. Okay, I think and here is supposed to put um, okay, I forget I think to define those issues. Let us okay. Let us create a super user, and let me call it admin condition. Okay, again we're going to enter the password. Okay, the user was 13. Okay, let us run again the server. Okay, let me log in, and okay, customer purchase. In here I'm going to add a few details about customer. So for example, I'm going to say this customer, his name John Andrew, phone number is 07 3572. Address is not mandatory. Name is not defined. Why? Okay, I forget one thing. I want to say self dot full name, and then we need to submit the sender Joseph entries here. Okay, so after that, let us configure some few things in our view. So we need to create a folder for templates. Okay, main app. Okay, first one is based on another file will be index.html. So we're going to use these two files. First file, as I said, right. Okay, let us see. Okay, let me say maybe title. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have a title. Okay, we're going to use Bootstrap. So let me call a folder here and static, main app. Okay, I'm not going to put the thing instead. I'm going to to copy some files in my in other projects so that we can use those things. For example, in here I'm going to copy something like Bootstrap, this one. I'm going to paste it here. Okay, we have each and everything that we need. So in here I'm going to load static. I'm going to load a static, and we're going to say link CSS, and I'm going to say another thing that we're going to add is just a script, and in this script we're going to say static, as I said before, and this will be in a main app bootstrap, as I say, is after that we need to do some extend to making sure that we have base .html, and then we are going to load static as normal. And then we are going to have blog body. Let's say okay, here also let put this blog body. After that, this I'm going to have a main container that will have margin top of 5, and then we are going to have a row, we'll have a column. This row we are going to have a table, table over. So this table will display the list of our customer. So this table that we are creating now will create the list of customer. Will give us a list of customer. Okay. Let's see it will return the list of customers. We're going to say for dot in data. I'm going to for okay. After that, we need first we need data that will have. Okay, let me import I'm going to import this to versus customer and then his purchase. After that, in here, we're going to return render that will have a request, but also it will take main hub index.html, then context. Okay, if now let us try to refresh our page. Okay, we get the name here, so address is none because we didn't put anything. Address, the ID is 2, the name is, as we can see, not bad. Okay, so now we'll go and open this, so that we can see other details like purchase data and whatever. So let us another template here. Okay, HTML. Okay, let us go to another view that call customer. This UID so that we can open this. That as normal, we're going to say customer dot object to get UID. UID is context. As you can see, there we have a title. Title will have that the full name. Okay, and then we're going to have data of data. Okay, let us add some URL so that okay, let's say customer. Okay, and then let us string of UID. Okay, and then let us name. Okay, here is we need to change this to an URL, clickable URL. So let's have this dot link primary. Okay, URL of main After that, we are going to have data dot UID. Dot full name. Okay. After that, if you come down here and refresh, we have this link that if you click it, you open the, you okay. I paused the video because my computer was running out of charge, so we can continue. So as I said, now we had a link, and if you click it, you see that we open, and you see the UID that we are using. So okay, that's good. So now we need to list all purchase for this user. So in order to do that, we need to go to this open user and copy this code and paste in custom, open custom. Okay, and here we are going to list our purchase. First, we need to have a label, another row, another column that will have h5, and this text muted, and this we're going to say first we need to have data dot full name. Okay, we're going to have purchase list. Okay, after doing that, let us say dot all. Okay, in here what we're going to do is to making sure that we have ID, and then we have item name, items quantity, item price, so those things, ID. Then this not going to be a link again. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. After refresh, we don't have any item that are already purchased in our table. So in order to do that, we need now to add the table that will allow us to enter those list of items that person purchase, and then store them. And the good thing is, even this customer go and return again, this is will allow to increase those items in the table. So now let us add okay, let me do one thing. Okay, row font large, go to 2, and then we need to have another column here, D pattern of primary and rounded 0. Let me check if everything okay, we got a pattern now. But I didn't give it name, unfortunately. Okay. Add a new record. Okay, here you go. We get a pattern. Then that's that had a new record. Nothing happened because we didn't set any URL. So let's come into a view and okay, and say add record. And here all things that we need to understand. Okay, now we're going to understand. We already show that I need to have a customer dot object dot get UID is equal to UID, and context will be title. Okay, then F. Okay, then data dot full name. Purchase record. Okay, then we have data of data. Then we are going to return render that have request. Then menu hub, add new record dot HTML. Then I'm going to take context. Okay, then I'm going to add this template HTML, and here we're going to also copy this. Okay, and just close this one. Okay. Purchase record. Okay. Okay, let me remove this. So we are going to need this. Instead, we're going to need Excel form. This one only. So in this case, let me create a file and let me call it Excel file form.js. So in this case, what we're going to do is to making sure that first we are creating our table, and this table we're going to create it using JavaScript as I said. So now what we need to do is to making sure that we're going to copy this and create an ID with the same name, doesn't matter. And let me remove this class because we're not going to use it. Everything we are going to create in our JavaScript. Okay, let me have table data. This will be the first thing that we're going to do. Item name, this will have this empty, and then item quantity. Okay, we're going to have this item plus one of this table. On this we are going to have, okay, and then we're going to say that we're going to have a function. Let's say table, and this will contain container. Will have a parameter of container also with the data. Okay, after that we're going to say that we're going to have what table, and this we're going to say document the create element. Okay, we're going to create what element? We're going to create element called the table, and also we are going to have table ID. This table ID we're going to call it like Excel table. Table dot style. We're going to to have some class name into our table, and this class will be bootstrap class, and we are going to say table to make things so beautiful. Okay, after that we are going to have we're going to create table header. This we're going to say document dot create element, and this element we are going to table head. Shit. And this table header we are going to put in our table header. We are going to say that okay, we need also to create a table row. I need to have the row and document element. We will say table row. Okay, we are going to have those table header, and this table header will need to assign them within the within our table within our table header. So first of all we need to have item name to making sure that, and then we need to have item quantity, and then we need to have item price, and then we're going to say for each that we are going to have we're going to count for each header text. This will be a something like a parameter. Then we're going to say within this table head we're going to table header we're going to create another element document. Okay, sorry, recommended create element, and this element we're going to call it table header. It means that this will going to be appended within this table header row. So in this will be header text. So it means that all those things we're going to assign within this table header that we create. And we're going to say header row dot append children. I'm going to append children. With children we're going to append this table header. Okay. Okay. So after that, we're going to say, so we are going to assign table header dot append also children. We're going to append what kind of children we're going to append. We're going to append this header row. Okay, within the table header. So to making sure that we are calling this this table. Okay, table header dot style. We're going to add style within our table header, and this is to remove this, to making sure that we don't have text. We are putting text no wrapper in our table header. So we're going to say no wrap. No wrap, and then we're going to say okay. Now we are going to append our table. Dot append children. What kind of children we're going to append? Table header. This is good. So we are going to say that this way create table header, right? So for example, if I call this function, and let me try to call this function. Container is equal to document get element by ID, and this I'm going to say that we're going to call this ID here and put it here, and then we are going to say create table Excel container and table okay, forget to put it. Okay, let me reload this. Okay, we didn't put anything inside of it. Let me back to the view. Let me create an URL. Oh my goodness. Let me take a good brush. This is so terrible. URL now. Let me add something like record. I'm going to say this we have string, and this we have UID, and we're going to have a record name. Okay, name will be add record. this in here and say URL mean UID. Okay, now if you refresh the page is now, I think the server is down. Let us start over again the server and refresh. If you had this, nothing happened. Why? Because we didn't call we didn't call this file script. And let me say okay, and we are going to static as normal, main JS, and then we are going to have Excel form.js. Okay, let me refresh again this. Okay, nothing still happened. Okay, let me check in my terminal if everything is right. Yeah, everything is working as we planned. Let me try to do this once again. Nothing happened. I don't know why, but okay. Let us continue to create this. I think we need to finish, to create our table, and then we'll see the result. But for now, let's go to document dot create element. We're going to create the table body, and then we're going to say data for each, and data for each what? Okay, we're going to say raw data. Raw data, and we're going to say equals. We're going to say row is equal to create element. So that means that we're going to have this table row, and then we're going to have an object dot. So this object entries, and within entries we're going to call this raw data. And then you're going to have key and value. Key value. So okay, we're going to need a document. I think because we didn't take this for action. Okay, let me recommend create element. table data. In this table data, cell dot set attribute. What attribute we're going to set? It's data field. And within the data field, we're making sure that always that to do some error, whatever maybe we're trying to run. Maybe to save our data, so we need this data field as a bootstrap, and this bootstrap attribute. We need to set it. Okay, what space as we did in header, and I'm going to say no row. And so we're going to no row, and then we need to append, what do we need to append this cell? We want to append the cell within the cell, and after that we need to close this, and we need to table boot dot append children, and here we're going to append row. Okay, after that container will have to append table, right? Okay, and then we need to try again to reload our page. Here we go. Okay, we got header, but we didn't get those row and whatever. What's wrong? Okay, let me go back and check. Okay, let me check what's wrong with this. Okay. The one thing I think you forget to add. Just a moment. I need to check it. Okay. Let me. Okay. Let us try to reload this. We get any changes? Okay. I think one thing that I forget is to making sure that this value, where is this one? And remember that this value taking this raw data from here, and this data that we append from here. Okay, so what we are going to do is making sure that our cell, we are setting this value within the cell, and we are going to say cell dot the content editable is equal to true, to making sure that these cells are editable. So now let's refresh this. Wait, now call. Okay, let me shut off this and try to reload it again. Okay, what's wrong with this? I'm trying to check the problem. Okay, now let me check if this will work. Yeah, again, yes. Now it's work. So we got this, got this beautiful field, and if you can see, we can increase the number of field that we had. Okay, let me put some other classes here. Table border, table border. I think it's just something like that. I don't know. But I think we need to put some bordered. I don't know. Yes. So now we can see it clear. We have item name, item quantity, and item price. New purchase record. So this will help us, to do what I told you now as the time we started. So okay. Now what remains is to making sure that we are going to save, our data, and our data will be saved in a backend, as I said, in the Django, the Django backend. So in this we are going to add following libraries. Okay, let me copy this library for my because I'm already use it in in one of my project, this one, because okay, let me copy it and let me come here and paste it. Done. Because we are going to use it to save the data, and we're going to run script, and this script that we're going to run first, we're going to a function that say save this function will have nothing inside. Instead, we're going to have const and say table dot get element by id, and this Excel ID we're going to take it from here. We're going to use this ID, right? Okay, and then we're going to say we're going to say const row in here. We're going to say table dot okay. We're going to have element tag by name. Right, element tag we're going to get table row, and that's we're going to say const table data going to be something as a form. I'm not good in JavaScript, so therefore const row of rows. So I don't know these other things. Let's equals cell going to be row dot get element by tag name. You're going to get by tag name. Okay, we're going to say table data. This is a tag name of the cell. We're going to say const. After that, we're going to say row data will be something like that. So, and we're going to say for const cells, right? I'm going as we did in. So we're going to loop all those, cells and row data we get, so that we can fill name. We're going to say that cell get attribute. As I said, we're going to loop all those. Okay. Fill. Okay, we're going to val say cells dot text content dot we're going to and then we are going to check if this file will not be nothing. So we're going to check if our value is empty or not. So if it is not empty, you're going to say row data dot field name, and then we're going to be val. This is what we're going to retrieve. Okay. then we're going to save. Okay, object dot keys. Okay, will be the length of will be the length will be greater than 0. Okay, then we're going to editable data dot push. We need to assign all those rows. To assign raw data to the table data. After that, after setting those things, so we are going to use Axios as I said, but unfortunately we didn't take this. Let me say main app. Let me put in JS. I don't want all those things. Let me. Okay. I take it somewhere. Let me check. I take it from here. Okay, then here. These two files. I'm going to copy these two files, but you can go and download these files because they are available. Axios, all these files are available. So I download and then I do to convert them to a single file so that I can be struggle. And as we know that we had internet problem in Africa, so I download the files and but also it cannot be disturbing during reloading the page. I don't want. Okay, then what are we going to do next is to making sure that okay, let me check one thing here. I think I'm always a bit confused with these things. I don't know how these things are running, so okay, I think we're going to create this out of here. Okay, let me do one thing. Because we're going to use this, we're going to post this. We're going to say, let me check one thing. Okay. Main up, and then this is where we are. This is where we're going to post, this First we're going to assign table data. Then we're going to see, we're going to response. Okay. If get a response, we will say window. Again, color URL. Okay, we're going to return. Okay. This setting is just confusing me. We're going to open the customer once again. So after saving, this data, we need to go back to our customer. Okay. Then we are seeing that if, for example, if we have maybe catch, we have an error. Let's say error will be let's say console.log. And then we're going to call this going to have an event listener, and we want this event listener to be when we click the button. Then when the user click the button, then we add this. So let me create this button. Okay. Now we had a button. I think if we click it, nothing happened. Let us try to do some inspect. Yes, we get some issue. Yeah. this field. See, so okay, let us go back, to our view and uh, create a function here, because in here is what okay. Okay, I can save request. Okay, we are going to say first we need JSON data. This JSON data, we're going to import this JSON. Okay, but we need to load. Body. This is why we are going to load into table data. We're going to JSON data dot get. What we're going to get, we're going to get this. I don't know this ID from where. Somewhere. Okay, come on. Here. This is what we're going to get. This is what we are going to get for. Okay, and then let me try to print, this JSON data. See if we can. Okay, serif token missing. This is so bad. All we need to do, let me take something. No. Okay, we are going to copy this and put it here. So, and then we are going to put a decorate CSRF. Okay, for now, let us reload this. Okay, we save the data and we come back here. Okay, if you check, this is data, table data, and it is empty. Okay, not bad, because we are missing the CRF token. Okay, let me check again if we can have something. Okay, we have nothing. Okay, not bad. So let's just try to have something like mission 121 press 1. application. Mango. Boom. Let me open this. We have item name, mango, item quantity 1, item price 1 in here. So it means that the it's now returning the data. Okay. So you see, my head is confused because I'm already put another, okay. Let me look for this table because I'm going to say for row in table data. So we're going to say, okay, what we're going to say is item name. This is going to be row dot get. Okay. Going to have that. Get. We're going to get is something from something from here. Okay. The item price get. We're going to get again is item price. Okay. So I think 2, 3. Now what we need to do is making sure that we are saving this data to the backend. First we need to say customer is equal to data, then item name is equal to item name, then item quantity, item quantity, item price, item price, and then I'm going to say that we're going to save tree.save. After saving this, I'm good to go now. Okay, that's all. So let us go to test we're going to test our application. Okay, let me reload this and add this soap quantity 3. Also I forget one thing. Let me change these two integer. this. And this in order to handle integer field, because if you remember these two fields, we put them into integer and not string. So if it's happened sometime data being returned, so we are saying this will be integer. If none, the data will be 0 by default. Okay, so let us go and try to save this shop. Okay, quantity will be 50, price will be okay. Let's say this one. Another item that the person purchases is maybe purchase what? Remind me, guys. We purchase fruits. Mango. I mean pieces 10 for price of 10,000. Okay, let's just save this. Boom. Here we go. So we get our data. Here we can add more data as we wish. Go one price of something big there. Error. No, I think put like that. So that's all. Okay, I think this tutorial is so much help, and we created a beautiful project, and this will help you in your project. Maybe if you wanted to create things like this. So we have a customer, and we can see the customer purchases items, but also we can add more items as we like. So again, thank for watch, and don't forget to subscribe and like and comment in our